One of the most basic but most important lessons to think about when you write a script. Every story usually has the 3-act structure: the beginning, middle, end. Stakes, conflict, resolution. You can maybe shoot with one camera, you can maybe just pick up 2 actors and make a film. You can be somehow sort of broke but still figure a way to put the whole film together. But there is one important thing that you can't remove, is the story, which has a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's the spine of your story. Break it and the whole film collapses. Act 1, when you set the problem. We meet the darling, we meet the protagonist, the film whose perspective we'll be seeing from. We see their everyday life. How does their everyday life look like? Everything's going fine, but then something happens. A shock, a betrayal, a disruption, a desperate need. That moment forces them into a story. It just throws them in. Like in Queen, Rani is all set to get married. And at the last minute, the groom says, "I don't want to marry you." The wedding collapses, her world changes. Now, a question is born. What does this character do now? She thought her world is ended. But wait, there's more. Act 2. The hero tries and fails. The conflict grows. Allies help, enemies attack, mistakes just pile up. This is the fight. Like in Lagaan, it's not about the cricket match anymore here. It's about rebellion, dignity, survival, and rebellion. Like in Spider-Man 2, Peter Parker forces him to be normal and loses everything. Now the cost rises. Act 3 is when you try and make the problem impossible. And this is when the climax hits. Choice, sacrifices, and then finally truth. Everything the story has built towards has to explode into just actions. Like in the Shawshank Redemption, Andy's escape is not just luck, it's the answer to years of conflict. And the story now ends with a transformation. Simple rule to keep in mind forever. Whenever you feel the story is lost, come back to the spine. What's the problem? How does it get worse? How does it change the character forever? What's the beginning? What's the middle? What's the end? What's the conflict? What's at stake? What's the resolution? A story isn't about how you shoot it only, but how clearly do you communicate to the audience from the beginning, through the struggle, and then give them the resolution they want. That was lesson beginning, middle, end.